person might be your enemy. That person may have done something bad to you. The process of watching someone in pain is enjoyable. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's brutal. That is torturous. I agree.
Testing. We are live at the PWA studios. Welcome to the first ever PWA podcast. My name is Andrew Rose. With me, my co-host, I can't escape you, Kris Gale. You're back with me.
Andrew Rose, it's never good to be with you, but it's certainly great to be here at the PWA podcast.
Yeah.
On a Sunday afternoon in our fair city of Sydney.
It is, and thank you to everyone who's watching live and joining us for the first podcast. This is a very exciting new adventure for us. The PWA production team is here with awesome cameramen and producer Ben and Jax are here. So it's great to have everyone with us live watching. And let's just get straight into it because we have some interesting guests today.
We do, and time is pressing. So
Yes.
keep moving, my friend.
No one wants to hear me talk.
Exactly right. Me most of all.
But our first guest is someone that you and I both insisted that we wanted to talk to early on this podcast because it's someone with an interesting journey in PWA at the moment. Jimmy Townsend, welcome to the PWA podcast.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'm very honoured to be the first guest here. It's very exciting. I love
do you
the setup.
think?
It's so it's very gorgeous.
Take that, Joe Rogan. This is pretty cool.
You must be thrilled to be with us too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
Mate, we wanted to talk to you first up in this podcast for a reason. I think there's no denying that you're a massive talent in PWA. Everyone knows your abilities and your skills and your history with the prefix. But if we go back to last month's show, you had a match that you kind of held a lot of hope on, and you had a bit of a loss. I think we have some footage here. If we just check out your performance here at the last show, you went up in a match against some formidable opponents. See, that's the confidence in Jimmy that we love, right? You went into this match, but, you know, Caveman Ugg is a whole other mountain to climb. Talk me through this match because you didn't quite get the win. How are you feeling about this match now after a couple of weeks?
I'd be lying if I said it didn't sting to eat a loss. I mean, the positives is that the last time I was in the ring with Caveman Ugg was a couple of years ago and we got tossed around like ragdolls. And the last time I was in the ring with Kai Drake, I beat him. So pros and cons, right? But when you get dropped on your head like that by the Caveman, it's it's a bit rough.
I don't know if you've had time to watch back that match, but Kris and I were talking a lot during that match about the hopes and dreams for you. I mean, your gap year was kind of cut short by COVID and stuff. Yeah. The momentum seems to have not kind of got to where you want to get to. Do you feel that too, that what we're talking about in the commentary?
Yeah, of course. Last year was a shocking year. I mean, it was a shocking year for everyone, obviously. But I felt it pretty close to me. Obviously, it all started with the splitting up from Billy and then kind of the end of Gen Now, lockdown, and coming back. I was very motivated, very excited, and it's just kind of not been happening for me since then.
Can I say, first of all, I'm glad they drew a little veil over that 3 count because Ugg really took care of you, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
But as you walked out, you said 2022, year of Jimmy Townsend, baby. Now, you have been on a gap year last year. As you said, it was difficult. But this feels more like a gap decade to me. What's going on? I mean, when are we really getting going here?
That's a great question. Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been a good gap year if 4 months didn't get cut out and borders and everything. I did have some plans penciled in to try and travel the country a little bit more, and they all kind of got ripped from under me. I was very happy to get the chance to go down to Melbourne for, obviously, the MCW show.
Sure. Yeah.
But all at taxpayers' expense from what I could see. But you talked about breaking up with Billy Preston, the prefix, the famous, legendary prefix Playground Brawl. It was magnificent, wasn't it?
One of the greatest productions I think PWA's ever done.
So you're on that high and you split up. If you look at your prefix connections, first of all, big brother Billy Preston, he's got his early education degree. He's bringing all sorts of information and understanding to the PWA audience. How do you feel about your former partner doing as well as he is?
Well, of course I'm proud. Of course I'm happy for him. You know, there's no, as much as it was a big match and a big split up, there's no hard feelings in that sense. It wasn't a messy breakup. It was pretty mutual. But I'm naturally a pretty competitive person, and I can't help but think that I'm kind of coming second place. I mean, third place if you include Cherry into that.
Well, I did want to bring that up because Cherry Stevens, I mean, both Billy and Cherry, well, they've got jobs, albeit Cherry's is just as a referee. So, I mean, you know, it's not exactly gainful employment. But she's kicking goals. She's maybe hurt you in recent times. Is that not right?
Yeah, well, the last time me and her kind of interacted, it was myself and Will Keatis. And he beat me with a schoolboy, which she taught him how to do.
The keys to the kingdom, in other words.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm in last place as far as the prefects are concerned.
So do you think you should get a job?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Why?
Because I've got nothing else. You know, I've kind of finished school and now I've thrown everything into wrestling. I have nothing else going for me, nothing else that really drives the passion, the motivation like wrestling.
It's pretty admirable in a way, Rose, when you're actually saying you're all in. I mean, this is it for you. So despite the setbacks, despite the gap decade, you're actually saying you are going to step up this year.
For sure. I mean, as much as it's not going my way, I am a lot younger than a lot of the guys on the roster, which falls in my favour, so I have a lot more time on my hands. But that being said, I don't really want to wait. that time. So
I guess my question is, you being as young as you are with so much talent ahead of you, is it a risk putting all your eggs into the basket of wrestling? Like, have you ever thought about what happens if this doesn't work?
not really, no. I think it's a bit of a loser's mentality to kind of have a backup plan, which might come back to bite me in the ass. But, yeah, I don't know. Backup plans seem like you're preparing for failure, and I'm not prepared for that.
Look, it's admirable, but don't come to me with a handout when it doesn't work out.
You're a loser. Do you have a backup plan?
Well, you're certainly not it.
I've got to be honest with you, man. It scares me a little bit when you talk like that, because you're talented. There's no denying that you have a massive future in professional wrestling, but, you know, we've seen so many times people with a lot of talent not make it in this industry, and I just worry that when you talk like... I mean, it's a great mentality, and I can see that you've gotten that from the greats like Wahlberg and stuff who have brought you through this industry and taught you you're all in. I just worry that if this unfortunate streak of losses you're having at the moment continues and you put everything that you've got into it, what happens if it doesn't work? You know what I mean? I just worry about that for you, because you are young. You've got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know. I know that's not really our good content here, but...
No, it's honest, though. It's honest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just put it this way. Okay, let's say you put 100% into this. And I don't get me wrong, I admire that. I think it's a great attitude to have. But let's look ahead, right? We've got, Anarchy in the PWA coming up. A huge show.
February 25, Factory Theatre, Marrickville.
Absolutely. I hope you're all going to be involved and be there and watching it live on FITE TV. But are you going to be in this show? I
damn hope so, because I need some redemption. My last few matches, 4-ways, triple threats. I got a singles match against Robbie Eagles at the PWA Academy. All of them have been failures and have been ways that I've been watching them back, looking at, this is what I need to improve on. This is what I'm lacking, and I really think I'm due for a win. So, I mean, this upcoming show, I really hope I'm on it. And look, it could be a 4-way, it could be a 3-way. Help, chuck 6 people in there. I don't care. I need to throw everything at this one.
Okay. Great answer.
Like I said, 2022, the year of Jimmy Townsend, so I need to start proving that, don't I?
Awesome. No, I love that answer. But what if the same thing happens at this show? What if you lose again? And we've heard this from you a couple of times now that, this is the year, this is the time I turn it around. What happens if you lose again at the next show?
I think maybe I might need to take some time away and rethink.
Or get a job.
No, stop it. No, seriously.
I tell you what, that's our backup plan. This is a counselling session, and actually, I've been hard on you because I love you, and I want you to do better, but think carefully about what you're doing this year, Jimmy, and I certainly wish you all the best.
Yeah, I don't want to see that happen either. I hope you do perform at the next show, and I hope you do well, but yeah, I'm a little bit scared by that answer, if I'm being honest.
I'm coming out. Look, I'll tell you this much. As long as I'm on February 25th, which I really hope I am, I'm going to be throwing everything at the wall. And look, if it doesn't work out, I think maybe I need to go away. Maybe I need to do a bit of traveling and rethink and, I don't know, reset some goals.
Well, I admire your attitude, and we wish you all the best for the next show, and hope you do succeed. And thank you for coming on the PWA podcast and being our first ever guest.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
I appreciate the advice as always, guys.
Thanks, Jimmy. Godspeed.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back in a second to talk to our very interesting guest, Lyrebird Luchi.
I am the king.
PWA podcast testing 1, 2. We're live and we're back at the PWA podcast here at the PWA studios. Really nice to talk to Jimmy, right?
It was. I'm concerned for the young man.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about it.
I'm also concerned about the generation that really isn't contributing to the economy post-COVID.
Are you just going to walk around telling everyone to get a job? Or?
By the way, this is no more live than when we do the live shows. You know that.
Yeah.
There's no extra pressure. You all good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I have to sit next to you regularly so I can get through it. But let's move on with the show because we have a guest this week that everyone is talking about right now in PWA. We barrel towards Anarchy in the PWA with the main event. Lyrebird Luchi and Matt Rogers will face off in a steel cage, and he is live in the studio with us today. Welcome, Lyrebird Luchi, to the PWA podcast.
Is that it? Is that your big intro? That's it.
How about Lyrebird Luchi? It's an absolute thrill and an honour for me to be in the same studio as you.
Okay, Rose, your turn. Come on, mate.
Thanks. Well, I mean,
it's live. People are watching.
Yeah,
people want to be
He's
engaged.
our guest.
I was falling asleep when Jimmy Townsend was talking. Come on, mate.
All right, okay. Look, you're a great talent in PWA. You're an incredible wrestler. You have a main event.
Okay, you guys suck at podcasts. Great commentary team, but suck at podcasts.
Thanks.
So what I've done
Feedback.
is... Guys, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So I've actually gone to the effort of printing you out some questions. You guys can share a piece of paper because I want to make sure you're on track.
What?
Look, I think this is great.
Great.
Thanks very much.
Wait, hang on. Are you giving us questions to ask you? Right?
Well, I think
no, don't.
There you go, Mike.
Don't.
That's how it works. I think we're working off the new script here, my friend.
You just ripped up the script. Okay. All right.
Good work, Chris.
This is so dumb.
You should be taking notes off him.
Okay, so
Thanks.
so here we are with our thoroughly researched interview.
Look at these questions.
Lyrebird Luchi, why is Matt Rogers so obsessed with you?
Great question, Chris.
Thank you.
Great question.
You're kidding me.
Well, we could unpack on that pretty easily. It's not just obsession. It's kind of like having an ex-girlfriend. You wouldn't know what that's like, Rose. But, Chris, you could imagine having an ex-girlfriend. It's quite complex. They just can't seem to let go of you, especially when you're so talented and beautiful and you've got everything it takes, and they leech on you. Like a leech. You've had a leech on you?
You obviously know about my personal life.
Yep, a lot of leeches.
I've had a lot of ex-girlfriends.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty straightforward, you know. He wants me in a cage. He wants me near him, you know. He wants to be me. And you know what's really scary is that I kind of overexposed myself, and I do want to apologize to the PWA fans.
Really?
Because I think they saw a side of me they've never seen before, and that might have really made them feel nervous. Do you remember that before we went into lockdown? I beat the living crap out of that big blockhead Matt Rogers. You remember that? He was bleeding. He was vulnerable.
Yeah.
No one ever done that before.
There might have been a moment with a bit of iconic equipment.
Here we are. Look at it.
You attacked him with Sarah's camera.
Yeah. It was there.
It was illegal. What you did.
Look at this. Look at this. Wah. Wah.
Oh, well, I've never. I mean, we talked about it on the night. No
Rose, we're watching. Look at him bleed. Oh. Look at that man. That man's the biggest guy in Australian wrestling. The biggest guy in Australian wrestling. And look what I'm doing to him. It's kind of crazy.
Did you compensate Sarah for the camera? Just asking.
Who?
No, it doesn't matter. Sorry.
Sorry,
that wasn't on the script.
No, it wasn't.
That's my apology.
That's okay.
My apology, Luchi.
I forgive you
Thank
because
you very
you've
much.
asked that question. It was a great question.
Thank you very much.
But pretty much all I've done is I've gone and proven to everyone, and I showed everyone what I'm capable of when you piss me off.
Right.
And that was it right there.
And you say Rogers is obsessed with you.
Obsessed with me.
Right. Why?
Have you seen his Instagram?
I have actually.
He wants to be me.
Well, there's a lot of evidence there. It's sort of a bit of a northern beaches of Sydney thing going on.
I think he wishes he was from Avalon in Sydney's northern beaches. Truly.
Don't we all?
He tries to dress. He goes for swims in the ocean. He tries to be hanging in with nature and with women. He tries to be this really cool, like quirky kind of character. But he's a fraud. He's a poser. I am out there doing that stuff, thriving in that atmosphere. I don't need to post things on the internet like you, Rose, to justify who I am and what I'm capable of.
So thriving in forest with women, is that what you're saying?
That sounds about right.
There was a post there where he's spruiking a hair care product, and you have to concede that is a magnificent mane of hair there
It's
on
nice.
Matt Rogers.
Sure, you both have nice hair.
Sorry, I know that question again wasn't on the script.
I'm done with talking about Matt Rogers.
Oh, well, let's ask another question from your list, hey? How about that? How about the rise of Lyrebird? Can you talk us through that, the rise of Lyrebird?
That's not on the list.
Oh, I'm sorry, is it not on the list?
Are you reading the paper? Because that's not. I didn't put that in there.
Look, all the fans of PWA want to talk about this. Because, hey, let's go back to this match. This was in the PWA Premiership where you lost in 45 seconds to Matt Rogers. And I would say, and I think a lot of the PWA fans would argue, that this was the defining moment of Lyrebird Luchi becoming the person you are. Wow, look how far he threw you there.
Right.
That is wild. And
Sorry,
then
this
the
is hard
pump
to
handle.
watch.
No, that's fine. Pump handle slam, and you got the loss. 45 seconds. We can watch it again if you want. It's pretty short.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
So a lot of people would argue that that's the defining moment, the beginning of this Lyrebird attitude we're now seeing. Would you agree?
Firstly, that's edited. That's edited to make me look bad. Look at this.
How can
Look
you
at this
edit?
crap?
How can you edit 45 seconds?
They edited that. I had good offense in that match.
I accept that. I accept that.
Funny, huh? Funny.
You've been done by mainstream media again. The PWA machine
Exactly
is
right.
against you,
Exactly
Lyrebird
right.
Luchi,
Look.
and I apologise.
That show, that premiership, you were there. I came into my own. Matt Rogers did and will always be the man who killed Tree Hugger. Okay? And I remember having the microphone ready to do a promo, right? And I was thinking to myself, man, I'm never going to be a wrestler like the Velocities. I'm never going to have the strength like Jack the Hammer Bonza, the technique like Jessica Troy, the heart like Jimmy Townsend, the bravery like Tough Stuff, the soul like Mick. And then I realized, I've got it all. I've got it all. I just have to invest in myself. And when I did that, when I deleted Twitter and I deleted people like you out of my life, I realized, wow, this is so much better. And I know what you're thinking. You're selfish. You're selfish. Oh, he's selfish. I am selfish. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. And it's good to be selfish. And look, if you think being selfish is so bad, look around you. Whose face is here? Who's on the poster? Who's main eventing the biggest show in PWA history? Me. This is my moment. This is my show. And it's all because I decided to screw you, you little Twitter freaks. This is my show.
Okay, well...
By the way, Anarchy in the PWA.
That's
25th
me, baby.
of February.
That's me,
Factory
baby.
Fit in Marrickville.
Okay.
And is it fair to say Lyrebird Luchi complete package?
Hey, can you stop, please?
You're a
I'm just-
superstar tonight.
I'm-
You know that?
You want to talk about Twitter?
You got to interact and hear what you...
You're calling me one of
Describe
these
what you're
Twitter
hearing.
freaks. Let's have a look at what some of the people say about you on Twitter. At Big Shambowski says, Lyrebird Luchi brings the show to an ass-grinding halt. Ass-grinding halt. Brooke AWRX says it's still 100% bullshit that Kai Drake got beaten by the cheat Lyrebird Luchi. I like this one too. The King Benny 90 says, Lyrebird Luchi sounds like every guy from Byron Bay ever.
Well, firstly, I'm not from Byron Bay.
I didn't
so
say it.
That guy's a dumbass. I'm from Avalon in Sydney's Northern Beaches. We're a little bit above those people from Byron Bay. We're a lot above those people from Byron Bay. But I understand. See, this is why I'm not in your realm. Because you will scroll through that crap all day and look at you and look at me. Now look at you and look at me. Chris, look at him. Now look at me. Difference. Great.
I think the expression is chalk and cheese.
It's yes.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
oranges and apples.
I
but
mean, the
that's-
difference
I've
between
got
you
an
and me
apple.
is that I don't have to get into a cage
Yeah, you
with
do.
Matt Rogers in a couple of weeks. So,
Okay.
you don't remember the
All right,
cage?
yeah, the cage
You
thing.
did,
cage?
mention,
Anyway,
you did
I've
mention the cage.
No, just move on. Okay, because I got a surprise for you guys. A very special surprise, and I'd like to thank Wrestler Merch for going out of their way and doing this for me.
Wow.
Yep.
You got us presents.
So this one,
Class-
I think,
class
is
act.
like a Quad XL, which is for you,
Oh,
Rose.
yeah, thanks.
And you, a Slim Medium.
Yeah, thank you so much,
What is
Lucci.
this? Is it us?
Hold
have
it
a
up
look
to the
here.
cameras so they can see.
Oh, look at that.
That's great.
That-
You like that?
There's a... now, I want to describe it.
Are you serious?
Picture of Matt
Where?
Rogers.
Put it on. Put it over here so everyone can see.
I think I might just see if I can do that.
Yeah, we go.
This will be jumping off the shelves, wrestlemerch.com.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not selling it.
You're not selling
I
it? Oh,
don't-
this is like a limited edition.
Well, it's just for you guys.
Is
Because
it-
you guys are on commentary, you make a big statement. I need you to wear something that, expresses how I feel and how you guys feel.
This is like an NFT.
Yes.
Wow.
Limited edition.
You can't be serious. dude.
I'm serious.
You guys keep talking. I'm putting this on.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it. This is great. You
Okay.
going to wear it? I want you to
no,
wear it at
I'm
the
not
PWA
going
show.
To, no, I'm not going to wear it at the PWA show. You know what?
Chris, you going to wear it at the PWA show? Yeah, he says yes. You're going to wear it.
No, I'm not going to wear it, Lucci, because you know what? You look at this picture that you've made here of
Okay.
Rogers and the coward.
Okay.
You're the coward, mate. You're the coward.
Me.
Yeah, because for a year now, you have run from Rogers.
Run.
You have run the other direction
Is
from
that
him.
what you and your freaks are calling it? Okay, keep going. Come
I
on.
think you're a coward. I think you're trying to goad us with this shit.
Yeah.
And I think you're trying to get everyone riled up so that you can run away again when this cage comes at Anarchy in the PWA on the 25th.
Okay, Rose. Well, let me bring you down. Because quite frankly, you're full of crap and you got a bit of an ego. Am I right?
Like you and I talk about your same page.
Yeah,
you obviously know this guy.
Yeah, I do. So, look, I could put you on this shirt because you know what you would do. You know what you'd actually. I'm going to go a step back. Have you ever been punched in the face? Probably a lot of times. Okay, let me go. Have you ever been punched in the face by Matt Rogers? No. Have you ever hit the ropes in a wrestling ring? No. Have you ever been slammed on a canvas in a wrestling ring? No. You want to know why? Because I'm the wrestler and you're not. I'm the athlete and you smoke 4 packets of cigarettes a day, okay? All right? So when you have an opinion, keep it to yourself, okay? Because I'm the athlete in this situation. You know what happened if you're facing Rogers? You would run away. You would run away so far. You go hide under your mother's basement, screaming for mercy, begging for forgiveness. Oh, Rogers, don't hit me. I'm a little pussy. You know what I'm doing when I'm in the ring with Matt Rogers? I'm ducking, I'm diving, I'm weaving, but I am still wrestling, okay? I know what I'm doing, and I know what you and all your friends want. I know what you want. You want me and Rogers in a cage locking up, huh? You want us to trade power bombs. I've seen enough big guys wanting to be little luchadors, and I've seen enough little guys like Adam Hoffman with small man syndrome trying to be big guys, okay? I've seen it all. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. So don't question me or what I'm good at, because I know when I get locked in a cage, I'm going to beat the crap out of Matt Rogers because I've done it before. I've made him bleed like a little coward, like a little pussy. Do you believe me? Look at me.
I believe.
Do you believe me, Rose? Come on. Say it. Say it. I'm right here. Good apple. Huh. Bite.
I don't believe you, mate. I think Matt Rogers is going to finally get his hands on you in a couple of weeks.
Right.
But, you know, you're right. I'm not a wrestler.
No, you're not.
I can't do what you do.
Exactly right. You're pathetic. Great. And you're going to wear this shirt.
I'm not wearing this shirt.
You're going to wear this shirt, Kris.
I am wearing the shirt, Lucci.
And you're going to make him wear that shirt on that show.
The only thing was you say you duck, bob, and weave. The cage thing. Just remind me there about how that works.
Okay. So everyone thinks locked in a cage with Matt Rogers, I'm going to be scared. Okay, everyone thinks that it's going to be, oh no, he's got an advantage. He's going to lock me up and bring me down. He's not. He's a big dumbass. Sure, he's built like a brick shit house, but he's a dumbass. I'm an intellect. This is my chance to see things from different perspectives, and that's why at this show I'm going to do things that no one's ever seen before. I'm going to invent things that no one's ever thought of before because I'm the best wrestler in Australia. When I speak, when I wrestle, when I perform, everything I do is so crisp, so well thought out, and I already know what Rogers is going to do. He's going to try to beat me up, drop a leg drop, and go grrr, but no one knows what I'm going to do. No one knows what I'm going to do.
I do say you are the only holder of the PWA Premiership.
Damn right.
And you are a cerebral wrestler, and I'll explain what that means to you after the show. And I came in, full of those concerns that you just described about the size of Rogers, the aggression, and what you've brought to the table today makes me very, very calm and confident.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Still haven't worked out whether I'm going to be brave enough to wear this shirt.
You will wear that.
I can't see why.
But I'm feeling better.
I can't see why so many
I'll
people...
protect you. Don't worry.
Well, thank you, Lucci.
He's
I'll rest easy tonight.
Yeah, good.
It blows my mind how anyone in PWA would think the things they think of Lucci, right?
Are you still talking?
Yeah.
Because we were having a conversation and...
I don't know, man. I just, we sit here at the podcast and I'm not surprised why anyone thinks the way they think about Lucci, if I'm being honest.
So are you suggesting, given that you have some knowledge of professional wrestling, that this is going to be anything other than a win for Lucci?
I'm destined for greatness.
Yeah,
At this point, I am Goliath.
No one's denying
and he's
that.
David.
No one is denying that, okay? No one is denying you're not a talent.
Hang on, you're Goliath?
I'm Goliath.
Didn't work out that well for Goliath. You might want to rework that.
Well, Goliath was an old school wrestler. I'm a new school wrestler, so I'm going to rethink the plans.
Gotcha.
Okay?
He's a modern Goliath. Look, okay. I don't want to end our first podcast on a bad vibe because you clearly think I represent all the fans that don't like you. And look, I'm not going to deny that you're not a talent, right?
Yeah.
We all see that. We all see you in a ring, but I worry that this attitude that you're developing is going to hurt you in the long run.
Okay. So thank you so much for this
sort of the
chat to try and bring me back to life.
Yeah,
so
from Rose.
humble, so gracious. Wow, you guys are awesome. Shut up, Rose.
Okay, fine.
Can I simply say,
Yeah.
Anything in the PWA, February 25.
That's exactly right.
Factory
Biggest
City,
show in
Maribel.
PWA history. Biggest show in PWA history.
Grab
Say
your-
it, Rose.
Biggest show in PWA history.
Grab your tickets as they are going fast. This, I assume, will be your defining moment, Lyrebird Luchi. And when I reflect on my career in professional wrestling, the fact that I got you on the first PWA podcast will be something that I will treasure and value. And I don't need to wish you good luck on February 25.
Yeah, exactly right. And thank you, Jimmy Townsend, for warming up the seat.
Thanks, Lucci, for being part of the PWA. Hitting an apple into a microphone. Thanks for being part of the PWA podcast. We really appreciate it. Kris, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think it's a delicious apple, which is kids get out there, apple a day, etc., etc. Rose, it's been a pleasure to hear Lucci get stuck into you. Thank you very much to Jimmy Townsend. Thank you very much to the PWA team for putting this together. We look forward to seeing everyone either at the Factory Theatre or on FITE TV, February 25. Lyrebird Luchi, it's a done deal.
That's it?
That's it, mate.
Great.
I'll challenge anyone, you better bring the best of them. I'm not your bestest friend, I'm the wrestler Eminem, I'm too slick, yeah baby, I'm the coolest kid, spitting so much hot shit, tell me where the pool is. Foolish, whoever's stepping up to me, you stupid, I'm the hottest thing in town. You neglected like a new kid, rude as shit, but no one made dollars from staying silent. Ricky South, I'd say I'm a fan, but clearly I'm lying. I'm better than any of your high flyers, from Jude London to Matt Diamond, Paris to Silver. You can suck on these pine nuts, it's clear that they can't touch me. Most of these dorks be as soft as my butt cheeks. Rookie or vet, I'ma eat their corpses like some lunch meat. Don't be a bad sport, kid, just cause you lost to me. And if we talking bad sports, I'm probably talking rugby. Give me any fighter and I'll rot their teeth, cause baby, I'm too fucking sweet.